Hello. Today I wanted to talk about avoiding skew when drawing, and I'm going to show that through drawing a box. Because, what else would I draw? So the important thing here that I'm drawing a box, I'm plotting the initial lines. The vertical line I don't think matters at this point, but the other lines will, because they're going to be converging towards the vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2. And I'll show you, of course. And I'm ghosting my lines, which is something I'm trying really hard to do all the time now. I think it's always a good habit to get into. And I kind of got out of it. And pretty much my substitute for ghosting has been using Control Z, which is not a good solution because, now that I think about it, I do want to get into painting one day, and drawing physically doesn't have a Control Z, so I'd rather get it right the first time. So I guess this will all be a learning experience for me. I made that too far. I'll do it a little bit closer. Yeah, the other day I did a video kind of like this, and I wanted to do it again to show like how to avoid it. Oops, did I get rid of that point? Okay, maybe it just didn't draw. But yeah, I did a video, and I kind of wanted to revisit it in its own video to do justice to it. Because I feel like I really should have showed an example of like avoiding it by having vanishing points that are far out rather than close together. But I will show in this video how to do it close together. And how you get skew when you do that. If you want, if you really want to understand it, I do highly recommend that you pick up a copy of Perspective Made Easy. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I mean, it's not like sponsored or any stuff like that. It's just, it's an old book, and I've been brushing up on it, and I'm trying to really think deeper into it. If you're wondering why, it's because I think about compositions I want to paint one day, and I realize that technical skill does really come in handy, and I'm thinking I'm going to need it, so why not beat this stuff into my head? So I want to show you. So I have the initial box drawn here. I mean, I'm going to draw up the sides in a second, but I wanted to show you that I'm going to draw a line here soon, and that needs to be converging towards the vanishing point, just like this line here is converging towards the vanishing point. And it's very important to keep in mind. It's very subtle. Like, that's the thing. Subtle. It's very interesting to see, and I feel like when people explain this again and again and again, it just doesn't get it. I feel like it didn't get through to me. I don't know why, until I started reading Perspective Made Easy. I don't know. Perhaps there's a lot to art that you just have to not suffer, but just read it again and again and again until it clicks. And I think that's like the point that I'm at, and it kind of clicked. Which is good for me, but it's very frustrating that it's not something that just gets into your head the first time you read it. It's not like a fact or like a history blurb or something like that, you know, in which like you could, I don't know, regurgitate it. There's just a subtlety to drawing. And now I'm ghosting from here to the vanishing point, trying to find a line that converges. And I'm not gonna lie, uh, I make videos like this so I could also beat the information into my head. So if you thought it was all to help you, you'd be partially correct. Which is actually pretty cool, in my opinion, that I can share it. Perhaps give someone else the other insights that I'm getting. I always highly recommend that you draw along with me in these videos. Make it worth your time. Feel free to pause it if you need more time to ghost a line, because it is no rush, and it requires a ton of practice. I think it's more like right there. Gotta think about this. Maybe it's just down. Maybe like right there. I think right there. No, I'm sorry. It should have been, like I said, it should have been down. Well, I could draw it and see where it's going. This is like a bit of a hack. Not doing that right. Digital hack. I'm not ghosting it right. It's a really wide, it's a really long line I'm trying to ghost to figure out the point. Maybe it's about there. Man, I keep doing this every time and I get a different line. I think about like that. And I normally draw through my boxes like at the back layer or like what you're not seeing. In this example, I'm not going to do that just because I want to get the point of showing the skew. So we have that. There is no skew. It looks like a normal box. But now I'm going to hide that. I'm going to hide that one and show that one. And now I'm going to try to do another box, and I'm going to show you just like what you get, which is a bit interesting. Like, I guess if you wanted to do this intentionally, you could, but like I just want to show you some of the shortcomings of it. Like, it doesn't look too much like a human would view something. Like, maybe if you're trying to summarize a lot of stuff in a small area, or like, you know, do an exaggerated effect, it could work greatly. But I think it's just important to know understanding this skew. It's really interesting, I find it. And I hope I don't lose power because the lights were flickering and it sounds like one of those tower things that they keep mineral oil in blew up. Okay, so we have our initial box. We're gonna get some massive skew with this because like look how close our vanishing points are compared to what we had here. Like it's it's very skewed, and you'll see when I finish this box what you get. Yeah, I think about there. I missed it. I'm gonna ghost it more before I try to draw that line. Okay, now I'm going to complete these sides. Should have ghosted that side more. Okay, so look how much skewed that one is compared to that one, right? So that's what you get when you know what I'll do for you? Let me let me pick a red color and show you, just so that we're all on the same level. Okay. I'm doing the no skew first. So you have, okay, well, that's stupid because I'm not using the line tool. Okay. I was way off, but I tried. It should have been like more, oh wait, let me try that again. Kind of like there. Should have been going there. Going there. Should have been going there. So there you see it, that I made a lot of mistakes along the way with that box. But you can tell, like, I tried to get it towards the vanishing point, and you don't see as much skew with that box. So now I'm going to hide those and show you the skewed one. And in this case, okay, why are you hidden? Because I'm on the wrong layer. So in the skewed one, See, I messed it up. It should have been even more skewed than what I thought it was. So, you know, if you really think about it, I made a lot of mistakes, but I think you can tell, like, the skewed example, and I didn't even push it far enough in the skewed one. So I hope that helps explain what you get with skew, how it has to deal with your vanishing points. If you have a question, please ask in the comments. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. But yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.